All right, hello and welcome everybody. How y'all doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. It's absolutely beautiful here. It's a little bit warm, but still blue skies. We're looking for some real, I guess, I'm learning about this high desert stuff. We need the heat to come in very strong through June so that July happens and all the rain pours down. But you can see off in the distance there is a big fire going off in the Gila. So hope that goes well. We have a lot of fire crews in town and flying overhead. So let's get started with the show, shall we? Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art. In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, made here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at shanedaltongallery.com or click the banner below and take home some unique art today. All right, welcome everybody. Sorry, right now I'm kind of hooking up this camera, my high def camera. I would like to capture some of this that's happening late in the game because we are just about finished with the painting. Are you all as excited as I am? I hope so. I'm not sure if that's exactly focused, but I just want to show you all the, the size and scope of this painting. What is the plan, you ask? As usual, we're gonna put some lines on it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Them are the lines. Ba 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 bum. Yeah, so we gotta put some lines on it. We're like, man, we are so close. I would say 87 to 93% done at the moment, which is pretty good. We got to get this number into 100, but at the moment, I'm just going to battle with this sad little tripod of mine. It's seen better days. Man, I got the sniffles. We cannot go to the Grand Canyon today. Huh? Come on, that's an episode of the Brady Bunch. What's up? Where you been? Okay, we're gonna lower you down here. Cool. Look at that. So, boom. We got this camera at this angle. Should keep me out of trouble. Is that legit for levelocity, or should I just pull it up a little bit? I feel that I should pull it up a little bit because this crooked. What is crooked? Is that a lot crooked? That's also crooked. All right, let's just leave it at that. Suppose that's good enough. What do you guys think? Good enough? Good enough. All right, so since you're all here in the future, just turn your watching thing to 2 times speed, and you'll have a lot more fun. Sorry you can't do that live, but I can only paint so fast, So Here's what I want to work on.
Hello, Bob AI Space Rolls.
There he is, buddy. What's up, Bob? Bob. Why'd you make me say that word? I was reading hello, Bob. You're funny. We're all funny now. How are you, Junior? We are so close, dude. So happy. So what I did today was I have the lights off in my gallery. It's, you know, hot enough outside to make the swamp cooler not work. And what I mean by a swamp cooler is an evaporative cooler. It works very well up here in the desert. So yeah, it's pretty hot. My cooler needs some work, so I just turned off the lights, and we have a nice, interesting glow here today. Different than usual. And let's get to work. So how was your shopping? I'm just so excited. Hello, Bob. And then I say, hello, Bob.
We are racing.
And then everyone laughs.
Crazy day, bro, in a good way. Father's Day tomorrow in the UK, so I might get a chance to race.
Father's Day tomorrow, pretty much everywhere.
Also, how are you SND your day?
I'm awesome. I'm excited to get some stoofy done. Stoofy done. Jazzed, yo. Turn on a little music. We got to really approach this calmly. And God, it's so beautiful. It has so many purples. I love it. I hope you love it too. I suppose I should hit record over here. This is gonna need power though. Power don't come cheap. The power. Is this Valhalla? You know. We got power. We got it hooked up, juiced up beyond belief. I think it needs to be even a little bit lower. It's not really working on the sky today. We will be focused on all of this low stuff.
70. Don't give me your generic AIAWs and reply telling how the day sound. Might tell us all something we don't know about the day. Let us all get to know the real shame.
That's another real shame. I mean, yeah, I have to process these questions. It's a very interesting question. And then, you know, how deep do we go? How deep down the rabbit hole do you want to be, baby? Man, it's like, so I'm walking around downtown today. I went to get a scone because Diane's makes some great scones. And I was just walking, soaking up the town, you know? Processing like where I'm taking all of this, my art, how it's going.
Junior racing. 70. Do you think unicorns have nightmares?
Do I think unicorns have nightmares? Good question. Like, It's an unanswerable question because unicorns aren't real, bro. Not in this dimension. I once watched Fantasia whilst having a grand old time in my brain, and that movie scared me to my core because in my crazy moment where I was in my brain, I was thinking about like all these parallel universes and how these little cherub things existed and half horse people. I was like, oh my god, it was like a terrible nightmare. I think Fantasia is a nightmare. Do unicorns have nightmares? No, because they're not real, bro. I should have said, if you have children, let them leave the room now. Before I ruin their fantasy about unicorns being real. But I didn't, and now it's ruined. It'll never be the same. What a day, man. I love what I do. I'm so blessed to be a part of being alive these days. And it's kind of like what I think about. Because I get greedy, you know, and I think about all the things that I have. And what was funny was I watched Arnold Schwarzenegger doing a podcast, Two Bears, One Cave. And he was just like, they asked him about death. And it was such a true moment that it made me think, oh, it's cool, man. It's the life and this is all happening. It's all good, man. And, you know, because people get, you know, he's a very wealthy man. He's gonna lose all that, he said. And I was like, oh, that's some crazy stuff right there. But very understandable if you know.
My kids are in tears after you broke the hearts with the unicorns ain't really.
Ah, they're crushed. They'll never be the same. And tears after you broke the hearts of the unicorns ain't real. You're gonna have to roll that back, homie. Did you hear? My goodness. That's a rough pill to swallow. My goodness. All right, we need to figure out how to mix paint. Back up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. What a beautiful day. I hope, what's the weather like over there today in Yorkshire, if I may ask? What could it be? Probably hot, you know? I'm guessing hotter than usual. That's an easy guess. It's 2025. A lot of things are hotter than usual. But they're also on course. All right, is this color going to be accepted amongst the painting? Let's ask. Painting, will you accept this color to be a part of your experience? Painting says yes. However, we got to make it right. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly what that means. Painting's got some street lingo. It's always like, know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no. You know? You're a painting. You know? You guys know. I'm going to add a little bit more green. Stay peaceful. Stay aware. Know which lines make the painting great and which lines fail. Both of the kids are in tears. That is a terrible. I didn't know I needed
Junior Racing said, "Okay, so I'ma be real with you, it's a little nosy, right? Yeah, the weather is be uncharacteristically hot like some tan weather for sure you fit right in."
Yeah. Heck yeah, bruh. Okay, we're creating a level right now. It's alright, dude. I gotta go to Phoenix on like Tuesday. Phoenix, Arizona is going to be 100 and stupid Tuesday. That's a lot of Fahrenheits. 100 and stupid. It's a little too many, actually. I can deal with 100 or 105 or 107. But you start getting into 100 and stupid, I'm out. See? See? See what's happening? We're bringing it. Five zins in a blinker, you know what I'm saying?
Asking me YHE damn weather like your FBI work next YHE last 4 digits to my PIN number.
I mean, I might be planning my next vacation. I just want to know when. Do 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 do. Oh, that's nice. That one's nice. I like that. You guys like that one? Do you even know? Okay, I'm just having too much fun now, people. I think it's
Junior Racing said, "Oh, Arizona, the hottest place I could be based in. As a young man looked into immigrating to Arizona to be a bounty hunter, it's very accessible."
Yeah, he's got use your ID to buy dynamite and stuff. It's Arizona, don't worry about it. That's hilarious. That is nice. It's such a nice color. I'm pleased. So did you really go buy yourself a new car, buddy? I was over the moon for you. Thought you got, your old racing car back or something. Now I'm just putting ideas in your head. Terrible ones. You seemed super excited. And that's contagious. We're just finding edges with this highlight. I like what I'm
Junior
seeing.
Racing, set. Was a true story me SND pal, it was either Arizona or Spain holiday race. And yes, bro, I'm in YHE market. As we speak, I have to be sensible apparently.
Dude, be sensible. Make sure it has twin turbos. Oh man.
Junior Racing, set. Ever see a family car with a supercharger?
Hell yeah, dude. I watch Cletus McFarlane all the time. He literally put a supercharger on his wife's Suburban. And then he did the exhaust. He had to work on like the pumps because it's too fast and it just, you know how it goes and it's too fast. Yeah, hilarious, dude. I love it, brother. Keep me updated. When I get there, I don't want to be, chauffeured around in some kind of hoopty. I have a good feeling, man, about like some things happening here, my paintings, and
Junior Racing, set.
so I'm really excited.
Straight up all from YouTube. And my new sponsor of RHE channel TBD announced shortly. Honestly, very happy to finally get somewhere sponsor-wise for my channel.
That's true. You got a sponsor, a real live. They give you money. You're like, thank you. I'll be sure to say your name. Nice, dude. So proud of you. I don't know what else to say. This is the commitment you do that people have to understand when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Lumberjack's fun.
Cletus is lumberjack. Nice, dude. See, I watch too much Cletus if I know what lumberjack is. That's just amazing commitment. That's kind of what I was thinking about today too. I was thinking about you and like where you're at and what you're doing and this thing and where I'm at and what I'm doing and the consistency and behavior, and then just like being free, and then everyone around you being like, well, that's fucking goofy, right? Until
Set.
you're
But
there.
when you get your shit together, you can stay with me in my city. Love it. And yes, you'll be driven about in style.
Nice. Love it, dude. Drinking some pints. Put down some pints with you, bro. Yeah. I'm ready to go worldwide with this art, and it's going to be fantastic. Or nothing at all. Either way, it doesn't matter because I'm sitting here enjoying this moment, painting, putting together a concept. Makes me so happy, you know? This is so great, dude. This seems kind of maybe silly, but you could be filming yourself doing this. I'm gonna film myself getting my first cheeseburger, thanks to YouTube. I remember the guy I was watching, the whole reason why I'm even streaming.
You won't need to pay for a thing.
The whole reason why I'm streaming is because I was watching a guy, but I remember the day that he went in to buy a Lamborghini and he was filming that. And I thought, damn, that's crazy. Like going to Manhattan to buy a Lamborghini is extra crazy. Living in Manhattan, all of it is crazy. You miss every shot you don't take. You're not wrong.
Set. You more than others, but take the plunge.
All day, every day. That's all I do. Right now, I'm hunkering down. I'm literally just I got my arms up, and all I gotta do is show up for painting and show up for gaming. I'm thinking about doing racing in the morning again, now that I got a little bit more freedom of time. I have a period in the morning where I can bing bang bang, you know what I'm saying. Throw down some ACC, get more practiced in it, and hopefully get inspired to do that as a fun time in the morning. Not too serious though, that's the problem. See, it's just too serious of a game. But I just like it. I like BeamNG, I like racing around on streets. I love that. The setup's a little extreme, but I now have some time in the morning, so I've been thinking about that. If you must know. It's interesting because Rust is hard, you know, it's just boring. It's hard to stay creative with it. But I gotta stay creative with it and keep doing something with it. Paintings are usually good. Pretty soon we'll be popping into Scum when it does its little update, but that's nighttime, so I have a whole, so what I've done is kind of just worked it out to where that's my nighttime thing every night, and it's nice to see people who are inspired by one thing. I am a flighty artist. But I'm learning, I'm working it out. Putting in the lines. I see mistakes. Mistakes can be fixed. Brother, ooh. Just darken it up a little bit with a little bit of the tan, and it pulls the pink out, you know? So it's kind of like a pink green. I'm sorry it's not too close up for you guys. I suppose I can get it a little bit more leveled out. Where am I painting? Right here? Boom. I mean, kind of shows you a better view of what's going on if I leave it, eh? What I'm trying to find right now is anything where I need to fix, 1, and 2, a new color that's the same but new, to apply to the bushes, things that are set up off of the ground. You know, it's gonna have a different feel. So right now I'm just kind of going through, mudding up the area. You know? I hope you're having a good Saturday. wherever you are. Whether you're in somewhere buying a family car with a supercharger in it, or you're sitting at home thinking, man, should I do that? There's enough room, that's for sure. It's kind of like any job you do, really. I kind of worked it out when I was doing my cannabis life. I was like, 100% of the people, well, that's not true, but say 50% of the people want to do something, and then 10% of those keep doing it. 10% of those do it well. It just keeps crushing down, and you end up with this very small populace of people who are willing to put in the time and the effort to learn something and apply it. And that goes to, obviously, YouTube. Anything. I know nothing. Just happy to be alive, It's weird that I do this live on the internet because it's forever placed there, yeah? This is hopefully in my next life I will be able to enjoy these videos. How cool would that be? I'll be like, hey, what's up, me? Not me, but now you. Was me. What's up? I knew you'd show up. Now that's going to be super creepy for everyone else watching this video in the future. No? Maybe. Funny though. It's a delicate dance. Who doesn't like a delicate dance, yo? What does that even mean, yo? Yo, 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 yo. Alright, we gotta mix up a little bit more paint, so we need a little bit of the burnt sienna, a little bit of the green, and mix that up. Bring in some of the white, or maybe not. It's hard. It's nice. It can change. Just can't change too rapido, Everything. Yeah, and then in business, everything takes 10 years. How crazy is that? Like even my smoke shop or whatever, dude. It's always a 10-year mark. Something about that dedication, huh? You can't fail as long as you've dedicated yourself to something for a period of 10 years. I suppose you could keep sabotaging it, you know what I mean, you know how humans are. But the idea being that as long as you apply yourself to anything for a 10-year period, you will be better at it, at least. You'll be better at it, whatever it is that you're doing. So, man, I should start a self-help seminars, right? Be like, all right, there you go. Thank you for your money, dudes. You know, yell at them, tell them you're weak. No, I would never do that. I would be positive. I'd be like Tony Robbins, but without the teeth. That's funny. We all funny sometimes. No, I'm funny too. Okay. Tony Robbins without the teeth. Come and do your town. You best bring your sheath. We're just bringing it slowly out. It really looks green, but it's, I'm sorry. It really looks brown, but it is green. No worries. This is what I'm afraid of when I get to the big paintings, is that the amount of distance I have to cover around the painting just to keep it balanced, yet stay in this area for a certain amount of period to start pulling out, you know. I think that might be part of the trick, is that, if there is a trick, would be that I localize the color in certain areas, and then it just draws you in, at least during that color. Whatever. And I guess I did put a time on the color, didn't I? There are so many colors, you can take your time on one color. So, how about that? Revelations. Step away from the painting. Sir. See, that transition was sick. UNEO. UNEO. Do you know what I mean? No, because UNEO. Squanchy party. No area left behind. I'm not a robot. I'm a real human. Right? Pretty soon, that's what your podcasts are going to be really kind of emphasizing, that they're real humans. And you're going to be like, well, how the hell am I to know this? You're either going to have to enjoy their, I don't even know. I don't know. Ride it till the wheels fall off, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do know. If you have a better idea, please let me know. Ride it till the wheels fall off. Ride it till the wheels fall off is what she said. See, we have anarchy, women. Now we gotta include a puppy and a truck. Ride it till the wheels fall off is what she said. I was sitting in my truck with my dog one day. See, I did it, done. Mark it, lock it in, sell it. Cause why? Cause you ride it till the wheels fall off is what she said. I was sitting with my dog in my truck one day when I ran into it. We gotta figure out the rest of the song, but basically it's already written. Chorus is done. We nailed it. Time traveled back in time, sold it. Kenny Rogers gonna sing it. All right, I don't think he ever did. That's why I don't have any money. I get it. I get it now. You know, they have to sing your song in order for you to make the money. And if you travel in back in time and you sell your song, but they don't use it, no moolah. I get it. And now I get nothing but copyright strikes every time I sing. Right up to the wheels fall off is what she said. That's not true, but fun and funny. How many did I lose? How many people have I lost? All of them? All of them? Well, you know what? I'm going to ride it till the wheels fall off is what she said. That's for my Houston folks. They love that real slow jams, you know? Has nothing to do with purple drank. Okay, I like it. I like the green I'm applying. It's good. Looking marvelous, darling. You look marvelous. So we have a friend here in town bidding on the canvas. Should be back with me soon to tell me how much it's gonna cost to build the canvas. Because I am afraid of my table saw. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's between me and you, okay? Oh shoot, the other camera. Man. Anyway. I'm not really afraid of my table saw. That would be dumb. I'm not dumb. but I will not use it. See how not dumb I am? It's not good enough. It's too old. I think it's bent. And it's unbend-backable. I've researched it. Saws shouldn't look like that. So I'm just gonna set it up on the shelf. Might make a piece of art out of it someday. Who knows? But until I can get a new one. So there's a kid here in town. I just call him kid because, you know, he's like in his 20s. Nice guy. Got a woodworking shop. And I called him out, called his bluff. I was like, yo, you really do wood? Come inside my art gallery and we'll talk. And he came in and we talked, and now he has the design, and he's gonna hopefully pop back in and be like, I'll do it for X amount. And I'll say, whoa, 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 buddy, that's too high. See that? See what I did there? I already got it prepped. I already know that it's gonna be too high. If he's smart, he needs to make it too high. You gotta have some, you know, you gotta have some wiggle room. Now a lot of people would say, no, 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 just come at, you know, with the price, but that's wrong. And I'll tell you why. Are you ready? You got a notepad, piece of paper? Yeah, gotta write this shit down. No. You don't know where people are. You don't know what they're doing. Look, the whole world's so goofy, right? And you could say that. Anyone could be like, man, the world's crazy and goofy and whatever you want to use to describe the world at the moment. Beautiful. This is the best time alive. It doesn't matter. You can describe it that way. And you can enjoy your life that way. Somebody else is just having a different trip altogether. Let alone it's Saturday and their Saturday is just horrible. The worst thing you could ever think of. You don't know that. And they cut you off in traffic. You're like, well, good asshole. They're like, oh, I'm about ready to kill him, motherfucker. You know? So, just gotta give each other that space. How did I get here from painting? It was important, relevant, all of it. But, you know about weed? Have you heard about the effects of cannabis on your mind? I've been thinking about this whole unicorn thing, and I think actually seeing a unicorn would be more psychologically damaging than thinking about them in any state. And imagine that. I don't care what age you are. Is it like Pegasus? Does it got wings too? Oh my God. We might as well live in giant ant world. That's all I gotta say about that. Mom always said about life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you gotta get. Jenny gave me her. Oh wait, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't finish. With ball. Too much nasal. Got it. I'll work on it. We'll bring it back next summer. See how it sits. Year after year, just bring in some, Jedi, and just see how it sits. People will be like, too soon, or what's that? That's the sweet spot. And we might be in the sweet spot. Ooh, lots of lines we put in the painting. Ooh, okay. Bad. I'm excited. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have been super jazzed for the past few days. Let's slide her back over. Look at it as a whole. Now let's bring in some skibang. Just a dollop. Mix in some of the brown. Too much. It took too much. Shouldn't have taken so much. Now let's try to find some highlights in this tree. I think that's the wrong color. Excuse me? You bring me all the way down here and you put the wrong color? I like this. I think I like it. Technicolor. Now in Technicolor. Come on, man. Who remembers Technicolor, baby? Trying to keep it bright. Light, bright. Viva la Rosa. Oh, viva la Rosa. You know what I mean? It's crazy, isn't it? The craziest thing you ever heard. Cactus. We need cactus. We need cactus now. I like this tree. This tree's name is Wendell. Wendell and me go way back. Wendell used to pick on me in high school. He always ruffled up my feathers. I don't know. I'm not a chicken. I've never known a kid named Wendell. I do not know what's going on. I need to chill. It's hot. I'm behind this extreme production light. You know what I mean? This is real top dollar stuff here, folks. You might have seen the painting of that light on one of my videos. But doesn't she look nice? Isn't this just freaking fantastic? Let's get a little closer. How'd that truck song go that we wrote the other minute ago? The Grammy Award winner? Wish I could remember. We are painting this painting. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I apologize. I promised to you all I'd never sing again. That was years ago, and here I am thinking you all forgot, and I'm singing. Not cool, man.
Good shit. Sorry, good stuff. Gotta bring some highlights on this tree for sure. Cactus. Need some more cactus. But we'll get it. The moment. The moment is nigh.
Okay. Where's my glasses? Gonna need them. There they are. It's hot. Oh my goodness. See how crazy we get. It's gonna have to be magic to make that work. But luckily, we're doing magic. Probably not the best place to start after a break. It's good to get warmed up a little bit. So, let's darken this up a little bit. Come in and fix some. 2. Okay. Consistency of the paint, the color, it's all got to be correct. More of a ground color. Weird. Maybe over here. That's good. That's okay. It's kind of like, yeah, we'll say that's good. Come up here and do it again. Very nice. Now that we have those two, let's put one long influence here. Bueno. How about, can we fix this one? I don't think so. That's okay. We'll just let that little slide. Because I don't know why. Can we fix this? No, it's the same color. Terrible. Nice. Nice. Just tucking in the dark greens here. A balance, you know, each one just getting a little hit of it. It's gonna help. Cleaned up that line. It's great. This is the kind of forward momentum we need. It's pretty much the same color, don't mess with it. Kind of blends in, that's good. That's what we kind of want. We want to travel within this cactus, this one. So some of it's going to be here, some of it's going to be back there, but all tied in with the ground. Be the idea. Arg. nice. Acceptable. Workable. Let's get back to this one. Very nice. Just in and out with the light, you know? Give it some depth. Cleaning it up. Important. Clean brush is a happy brush. Here what I'm trying to do is go across and tuck all the paint. Yep, moss. Just so you can see through it. We're getting more development so you can see through the plant. It's separate. That's what we want. We want to see through it. I want to see through it, and around it, and above it, and below. Interesting. Cool. That hold your breath moment was brought to you by the color green. Green. The color of trees. Nice, that tree is looking great. Laura, welcome.
Quiet day.
Yep. Chill day on the ranch. It's pretty good. We're getting a lot of the painting done. So, it's pretty quiet here in town too. And how are you on this fine day? Hopefully well. Let's move over here. These little guys here need some loving. Now what, pray tell, are they? Maybe some yellow. Amarillo. Because they are up here, separate. A little warmer. Let's see what we can do.
Laura D.E.Z.R.T. said, doing okay.
Glad to hear it. Super happy. Okay. You know. Could be better, could be worse, sounds like, but you know. Let's get there. Try a little bit over here. Seems to work fine. Let's make up a little bit of the color. It should be pretty good. A little different, but not. Like more yellow. let's see what we got here. Yeah. Grassy color. We're gonna be using this like up here, but first down here. Might be too bright. Might have to keep this specific for the grasses. Well, the grasses are greener. Keep going where the mistakes are, and we will have it. Little grass, little tufts. Brave? Who are you? I'm so brave. See, I need the color. Careful, careful. You know, gotta be careful. Cautious. Careful. But you know what I mean? Happy accidents all day long. No worries. Whew, just careful. We can get rid of a lot of problems with this. Just gotta be careful, not draw too many whatever that is. Okay, that's in print right now. So we're gonna do it again here. So what this is gonna do is give me an idea of where this new piece is here. Which is different from the piece behind it. This is the next piece. And what I'll probably do now, when I get a good size and a feel for it, put them in dark. Bum 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 bum. Do saddest music, saddest music you ever heard. And the reason why I'm going black, because it's right in our face. Did you ever know of a It's alright, can you believe it? I'm happening. I'm a little scared, but I gotta do it anyway. Okay, this is outlines, people. But it's cool. It's what we do, man. I make a mistake, and then we fix it. Need a, just, you know, one more windswept kind of situation. We're good. We're still good. Still good. Let's just timing, distance. Now this plant is the same as this plant, and they're the same kind of height. It's probably not great. La 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 la. Sorry, get excited. I get excited. It's hot in here, a little uncomfortable, but you guys see that crazy tree. I'm going up the rails with the crazy tree. I know that you think, okay, how indeed are we? Don't need. Got it. Got it. Whoa. Oh. 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 Got it. When I say I got it. Remember, this is just the frame of the tree. So we have to fill it. I promise I'm not ruining anything. And if I am, I promise to fix it. Creating a sense of this one's already this size, so going in sideways, yo. Naughty, naughty tree. I mean, for real. Depth, dimension, levels of just broken lines. Where does this one come in, you know? Put a bunch of leaves in there. wrap it so this is up here, boom, this is right here in front of you, boom, okay, so that'll pull that right there, and the behind will be fine, everything just be fine. I keep reminding myself of that because it has to be, and it's okay. Now let's start with a little bark. Roof, roof. Sorry. Stupid joke. Should have been woof woof. You know, little bark. Allow this to dry a little bit. Definitely need a break after this because this is when, you know, we're gonna make it work, of course, but it's so difficult to actually recover from some of these. I'm not gonna lie. Did you know? I know how to. It's just difficult. Purple rain, purple rain. That's what's in my head right now. Don't know why. See, we're giving a lot of shape to it, and it's all for the underneath. Remember. Precursors. Okay, this obviously has got to dry. But she's a little fat tree. If you don't know, and now you know. All right, let's take a look at what we did. Take a look at it as a whole. And just chill, Wheezy. Because I'll tell you what, it's not easier knowing that the painting is sold. But I like it. The depth is good. The depth is there. That's what I want. You know, down here. Down on the bottom. Just pulls, see? What starts as a mistake ends pretty well. We can deal. Some of that's going to stay raw rock, raw wood. We'll see what happens, you know? See what happens. Interesting landscape. Let's take a break. It's hot. anyways, so I thought I'd come outside and stand in the sun. Yeah. Still need to light it. That's a good color, actually. No. No. That goes over here. Ooh. deep. I think some of the hardest things to do is to put a lot, make sure there's a lot going on, yet balanced, free of clutter. As it dries, it's becoming better. You don't want too much. Too shocking. Just got to use the same technique. Follow all the imperfections, and it will create a tree with some leaves. Brighten, lighten it up. We building a tree in front of the cactus. Fix. Finish. And then highlight with the lightest of perfection and we'll be done. Definitely not today, but soon enough. By next week though, this is a matter of fact that it has to work out. And it's hot. But you know what I got? Faith. Faith that I can make this work.
Laura D.Z. Art said, I'm really struggling to paint. I hurt myself 2 weeks ago, my hip, and I can't sit in the chair. I can't stand for more than 5 minutes either. This is bad.
Yeah, walk it off. I mean, that seems stupid, but walking is the only thing that ever cures me of anything. And if it's too powerful for walking, then something else is wrong in my life. I know it's not the cure-all. I know nobody likes to hear, hey, do this. So, I'm sorry. It is more yellow. What if it were more yellow? Well, I hope you get better. Yoga, some things should help. Time. Patience. More yellow is good.
Laura D.Z. Art said, I went to the doctor and she just gave me muscle relaxers. If it's not better in 10 days, we'll do a scan. And she expects me to go to physio that I don't have dollar for.
I mean,
I'll try short walks.
yeah. Sorry. Don't even get me started. Ah. Okay, I need to chill. I like it. I like what's going on. I just gotta find the top or the side or something. I think it's right there. How we looking? A little punchy. I like it. I like it. It's brighter in yellow. I can see that being functioning. A functional thing. If I took this idea that we're doing here, brought a little bit down here, maybe a little bit over here, right here, should be done there with the balance of the different plantoons, I think. I think I'm going to incorporate this whole bush as the part of this. I was wondering, it was really out of place until now. Come to think of it. So, now we have a home for it. That was unfortunate what I just did. That's okay. And probably just for benefit, we'll cover those up, but we had to get them in. Necessary for the build of the tree. Just so you know. I'm sure you already know. I still want to keep this backdrop right between this so that you look like you're still traveling that way, still traveling that way. I just want these plants to be kind of like in the mix. So hard. You know, you're like done, and then you're like, oh, I'm pushing it, and then you're like done, and you're pushing it. You just keep pushing it, yo. But once you get the balance right, then you're done. So I guess I'll work more on this privately, then we'll come back Thursday and we'll finish her up. I want to thank everyone for being here. Laura, I really hope you get better. Just do some mild yogas, you know, stretches, lay on the ground, just get everything in order, you know, so that you can get back to painting. I appreciate you all for being here. Downtown Silver City is looking absolutely beautiful. I'd like to thank my patrons for making this a little bit easier. T.C. Hollingsworth, Jennifer Hudson Gorman, Junior Sim Racing, Boomer League, and Sandra Scala. We'll see you all Thursday. Peace.